A very good afternoon, Team Zimbabwe. Masquera say, Masquera say, Masquera say. I hope my network is going to permit me to do this live program. I am bringing this issue because of the saga, Naiza Boom saga, which is trending in the nation of Zimbabwe. I have seen a lot of interviews from the team, which Naiza Boom has been working with. So I need to find out if my network is stable at this moment in time. So let me just test my network from this side and see if it's working correctly and properly. So I believe that my network is okay. So let us talk. The question is, how much does he make a month? We need to do a simple investigation and see. It will not give us 100% accurate results, but we are going to get around 75% um, of the information which we need to actually ascertain. So we are going to take a look on the statistics of Naiza Boom, and we are going to do what is called an external investigation of the Naiza Boom channel. So there are certain elements which are there publicly, which can allow us to actually explore and take a look onto this whole issue and make a determination so that we get guided correctly. I've seen mixed feelings, and I know a lot of people um, view Naiza Boom each and every time. They follow Naiza Boom each and every time. And when things do not work out correctly, it becomes something which is very difficult for the followers to actually understand kuti zvinenge zvichimbofamba sei uye zviri kumbofamba sei. So I have put this right here onto the screen, and we need to take a look step by step. Naiza Boom. When was Naiza Boom formed? It was created in 2018 on 15th December, and it's in the category of music. So it is not in the category of comedy. It is in the category of music. So I've seen other channels dzinenge dziri mucategory ye-acting or ye-comedy, but this one is in category ye-music. Then the country of origin is Zimbabwe. And the total uploads, they have uploaded 1,099 videos. From 2018 up to now, they've worked on 1,099 videos. And the number of subscribers is 541,000 subscribers. That is the number of subscribers. Very importantly, we need to take a look on the number of views. They've reached 173 966 404 million views. That is very important to note. They've the biggest number of subscribers in terms of comedy in the nation of Zimbabwe, and also they've reached around 173 million 966 404 views. So kana takatarisa zvedu in general, given this figure, wakangotarisa the least amount we can say Naiza Boom has made so far, using this information which is right on the screen, we estimate that Naiza Boom has made around 170,000 US dollars since its formation. This is an estimate based on the number of views. But there are so many factors which affect when was Naiza Boom monetized. That alone also gets into this picture or into the picture for us to ascertain how much did they earn since the inception of Naiza Boom in 2018. Then we also take a look on other critical issues like the country of origin. If you are in Zimbabwe, the probability that your channel is earning more is so low. So when you are running a channel in Zimbabwe, per 1,000 views, you are likely to be paid less than $1. So it depends with the type of videos you make. It depends with how frequently people watch your videos. It also depends with the length of your videos. So the longer your videos are, the more your videos can generate more revenue. And the shorter your videos are, the less your videos can generate revenue. That also takes into effect. So the other issue is about what other benefits outside YouTube are you getting? All those other issues, they contribute to this whole issue. So let us get deeper into this issue. We have talked about the issue of uploads, subscribers, video views, the country of origin, the channel type, and the date this channel was created. And then let us go on the rankings. It's very important for us to take a look on the rankings. So Naiza Boom is ranked third in the nation of Zimbabwe. It is number 3. Here is the information. It's third in the nation of Zimbabwe. Then let's talk about the subscriber rank. Worldwide, it's at 1,725. And that is very, very important to note. Then let us take a look onto this issue. How much does Naiza Boom make? A disclaimer here. This issue is for the purposes of making an informed analysis, but figures vary and differ due to several factors which affect each and every channel, and also the country of origin. So this reflects an estimate amount, an estimated monthly earning based on the views a channel is making each and every month. So that does not mean that if you get 1,000 views, you will be guaranteed to be paid $1. So what is supposed to happen is that at every 1,000 views, YouTube will count how many adverts were played on your videos. So you might get 1,000 views, but have 20 adverts played on your video. That also affects your have that data or that information. So they'll give you based on the number of views made by the channel, which means it is not 100% accurate. So if you take a look, Naiza Boom got 9,000 subscribers in the past month. In the last 30 days, Naiza Boom got 9,000 new subscribers. The estimated monthly earnings of Naiza Boom are between $849 and 13,600 every month. Video views in the last month for Naiza Boom was at 3,394,000. So if you take a look onto 3,394,000 views, if we are to use the viewership factor, you will see that the possibility or the probability that Naiza Boom got paid per 1,000 views, we can put it around 75%, given that Naiza Boom is a very popular channel where everybody will rush to go and see. So we put it at 75%, which means Naiza Boom got 3,394,000 divided by 1,000. And that will give you something like around between $2,000 to $3,000. This is an estimate in the last 30 days. So that alone will tell you what you'll be guided accordingly to know how much Naiza Boom is earning. So the reason why they've projected from 849 to 13,000 is because it depends with the video length, as I mentioned, number of adverts played, the type of channel, the country of origin. In other countries, per 1,000, you can be paid $2, $3, $4, $5 per every 1,000 views. In other countries, they even go up to $8, $9. But here in Zimbabwe, the probability that the people, which means and around $50 per 1,000 views. That is the reason why I'm ranging this from 2,000 to 3,000. So in my own investigations, I believe that Naiza Boom is getting in between 2,000 and 3,000, given the size of Naiza Boom, and given that if Naiza Boom posts a video, they get over 20,000 views in a day. So it shows that Naiza Boom is a channel which is followed by a lot of people, and a lot of people view Naiza Boom videos. So the agenda of YouTube is to make money, which means if a channel like is making around 3 million views like this, it shows that YouTube is likely going to show more videos of more adverts of Naiza Boom on their videos. So that is another factor. So right now we have heard the people who work for Naiza Boom saying that they are getting around $80 maximum. $80 between $20, $30, $40. They were saying between $40 and $80. That is the range. So if we are to use the lowest here, which is $2,000 a month, Naiza Boom says till 10, but they are not only 10. They have other people who have joined Naiza Boom, others who come to shoot some skits and go. So you are deducting everything from $2,000 every month. So if you are to divide $2,000 divided by 10, it means each person will have to go home net $200. Hatina any other cost yatati tabhadhara so far. Naiza Boom apedza mwedzi awana $2,000. Zviri kureva izvo kuti Naiza Boom umwe nemumwe anoenda $200 asati abhadhara macosts ekushuta, macost ekuedita, macost etransport, macost enzvimbo dzamuri kushandira, kwamuri kuenda kunoactira, chikafu. We have not deducted from that. So if you take a look onto that alone, I believe that it's difficult for you to survive when you are operating from Zimbabwe. It's difficult for you to survive because mari inenge ichibuda nemari iri kudiwa zvinenge zvisiri kuenderana. That is the reason why you will see for the company to survive, they will have to give lower salaries. However, I believe that Naiza Boom was supposed to implement some tactics. Number one, he's supposed to make sure that he allow the team which he works with to at least upload videos on their own channels. For example, they can upload in every 5 videos they make. They can, let's say in every 10 videos they make, each one of them can upload one of the videos, different videos, to say taita 10 ma videos, Jatiwero achaisa rake, Netsain agoisa rake, uyo agoisa rake on their own separate platforms, so that panopera mwedzi vanowanawo tumari twavo, tuma $20, tuma $30 twavo itwoto, and it will help them. I believe that if he had done so, that was also going to boost the income of the other members. So in my view, Team Zimbabwe, kana takatarisa the environment, takatarisa my experience on YouTube, my personal experience, it's difficult to be in this industry because in Zimbabwe, we have so much views on our videos, very high views, more views on our videos. But if you take a look on the revenue we generate from those videos, why? Most of our people do not click my adverts. Most of our people, they don't even care about those adverts. So you see that my adverts anopedzisira achiratidzwa kuvanhu vashoma. What it means is less revenue. So in Zimbabwe, for example, we are being paid 45 cents to 60 cents per every 1,000 views. And if you take a look onto that, kuti urwana 45 cents per 1,000 views. If you get 100,000 views, just divide by 1,000 and see kuti munhu obva multiplier by 45 cents and see kuti munhu anenge achiwana mari. So you see kuti ndo pane problem ipapo. In other countries, they get more revenue. In Zimbabwe, you get nothing. Also, the film industry itself is not sufficiently supported. Reasons being, data is expensive. A lot of people are not tuning in to watch the videos. Number two, there is no promotion of the industry from the government itself. This on your own. You carry the costs, you bear everything. And it's so much difficult. But I believe Kuti, they needed to put some mechanisms to make sure that they correct this and they deal with this issue in a more sophisticated way. Yaita kuti everyone ange achibenefita, everyone ange achibatsirika. So it said, hanzi panapa Naiza Boom ndakakuona kudhara hangu havanyepi Naiza musiri wemunhu ngatimusiye anoda kushandisa vana vevamwe. Okay, this is Shadrack Chirumbwana. You know Mkoma Shadrack? Personally, I believe kuti sometimes we are not realistic. Naiza Boom ane problems ake in terms of how he manages things. If that is true, because you have to be given the right to respond, you have to be given the right of reply, and I believe that you come to the same platforms and they reply. But kana takatarisa nyika yeZimbabwe hama dzangu, YouTube haisi kubhadhara, Facebook haisi kubhadhara, zvinhu zvakadhakwa. Ukaenda paTwitter chaipo chaipo hazvibhadhare, zvakadhakwa. Saka kana takapatarisa ipapapa, if you are leading something like Naiza Boom, it's still growing. Vane zvinhu zvakawanda zvavari kuda kuita change, because they were having Arima skits, and I believe they have to move away from skits to produce something which is better. Take a look on the Nigerian movie industry. It produces something which is better. And Naiza Boom was improving to actually suit some standards from the Nigerian film industry, which was commendable. So I believe that izvozvo zvinhu zvakadaro zvinotora more money, because the equipment you use, the people you work with. So it depends with how many people is he working with every month. Each and every month, ari kushanda nevanhu vangani. Mari ari kubudisa, the cost of production, inombori mari. All those issues should be taken into consideration. I know that the people you are working with, they will find it difficult to understand up until they are given a chance to say, guys, chimbotungamira. That is when you realize kuti mara hakuna. At the same time, if Naiza Boom is making money, he must make sure that he rewards his comrades. So what I blame Naiza Boom for is for his failure to create parallel accounts for his team, which were going to give them more revenue. But we still have a problem with YouTube. YouTube inonzi reused content policy. That is a very dangerous policy yekuti izvezvizvi it was easy for me to run 5 channels at once, but only one of those 5 channels will be monetized and others won't be monetized, which means it will be difficult for those people to also make money using the same videos which are being posted on Naiza Boom, which means vanenge vakufana kutova creative in their own way. That is, vakuti ma-adverts akauya, they can do ma-adverts, they can post on their own platforms and get the little money, the little dollars they can get. I have seen Timiana Comic. We have Comic Pastor. I don't know how they work. We've seen Comic Pastor achishandana naNigel nekamu kamsikana kaya kaya. I've seen kamsikana kaya kane page rako. Nigel ane page rake. Comic vane page ravo. Handizivi paanosangana main page ravo. Everybody does have his own thing, but vane pavanosangana on bigger issues or on bigger projects, which means every person will benefit more equally from his own page. I believe that Naiza Boom was supposed to give an opportunity for each and every person who is there to have his own page, and that was going to assist, that was going to help kuti zvinhu zvavo zvinge zvichifamba zvakanaka. So it depends from the information which is right on the screen. These are estimates. The estimates say Naiza Boom is getting from 849 to 13,600 per month. But using the views here, let me zoom. Using the views for the last 30 days, I assume that Naiza is getting between 2,000 and 3,000 US dollars a month. So hatizozive kuti staff yake inenge yakakura sei. And I've heard from the interviews kuti Naiza Boom seems to have suspended my issues ema adverts. He's not flighting my adverts zvakanaka. That was another accusation yandanzwa from Ozemwa, which means his revenue is then limited. But it depends also nekuti Facebook yavo Naiza Boom iri kubhadharawo here. If Facebook is paying, then it means vanenge vane other sources of revenue, and you need to weigh in and upgrade his own people. So dai team iri ranga rine umwe nomwe Facebook page yake, YouTube account yake, yekuti they can have my personal adverts avo, akawana advert yake oiflighter, akawana advert yake oiflighter, and that was going to earn the money, and that was going to put them onto the map. So zvemuzimbabwe ka iropa kuwana mari paYouTube inyasha, so zvakudependawo. But all the same, I feel for the team yaari kushanda nayo, and I believe that their concerns are genuine. If you're working for the whole month and committing, then you get between $40 and $80. It's something which is regrettable. I believe that Naiza Boom was supposed to do something better to make sure that they improve the lives and the welfare of the team yaari kushanda nayo. Yembe aifanira kuita make sure there's a mechanism inoita kuti vapfekewo, vadyewo, vafambewo nemotikari dzakanaka, vange vachitawo something. It's commendable kuti motikari dzakambotengwa tengwa, but it is what it is. When you're operating from Zimbabwe, everything is different, and things are not as they seem to be. So it is what it is in Zimbabwe. We were just taking a look, a very small investigation on Naiza Boom, so that we try to ascertain how much Naiza Boom is making. So just a snippet from the past few days, we have seen that Naiza Boom is getting around 146,000 144, 270, 140,000, 262, which means per day there is a great possibility that Naiza Boom will be making something like around $100 plus a day. So in other areas uko vanenge vane below 100, in other areas kwese kune ma76 ma83 uko pese pane green apa muzimbabwe pavideo views apo ndo patiri kutarisa. That is the place yatiri kutarisa iyoyo. So ukatarisa kuma estimated earnings uko it's between 37 and 584. So tumari twacho ndo tunorwadza kuti sometimes hapana, but it's a way of compromising, it's a way of finding strategies of making money. There are so many strategies dzinogona kushandiswa nevanhu vari in the film industry to make money, and I believe kuti they will try by all means possible to exhaust them, especially when you have grown to an extent yekuti une more than 500,000 subscribers. Things should be well at Naiza Boom. I've seen a lot of YouTubers who are becoming successful, especially those who are doing skits. So personally, that is the reason why I'm scared to support team skits, because I know kuti mari yaunenge uchibudisa for you to shoot the videos, to edit the videos, to upload the videos, it will be difficult for you to recover it from the skits themselves. So there are a lot of people who have approached me, Kumaruzeva, who are actually asking me to support them, to help them fund Maskitsavo, but it will be different. It will be difficult for you to recover the costs. So it's not that we're financially stable. When you're financially stable, yes, you can foot the expenses and assist them and help them. But all the same, let me take a few comments here. Things kuti vamwe vanozvionawo sei, because maonero anosiyana. Sometimes your contribution will be more valuable than mine. I am Komashadrik Taitaura. Okay, Fungai, and the thing is, if you listen carefully on what they are complaining, it's all about transparency. You know what, Fungai? Transparency, it depends with the ownership. I don't believe kuti management yepa company paunoshanda chaipo chaipo will come and tell you kuti mwedzi uno takaita mari yakati. That's in business. I find it difficult. Why? The moment you come, said takaita $100, everybody will be saying ngati tei 2020 kana muri 5. Saka pa 2020 ipapo, what it means is you are now having challenges to control the team yauri kushanda nayo. Saka inini I believe kuti when you are operating from Zimbabwe in this industry, from my own observations, I believe kuti what is needed is to make sure that umwene mumwe anova nepage yake, umwene mumwe anova neplatform yake yaanoitawo 1 or 2 things, side hustle online. I believe kuti izvozvo zvinoita kuti some of the things zvifambe zvakanaka. Each person akatakura zita rake, then tosangana kumain nenge ri Naiza Boom. I think kana zvikadaro zvinogona kufamba. Ine ndikaita maskits angu, I ask my friends to come, tobatsirana, uyo oita wake, uyo oita wake, uyo oita wake, tichibatsirana takadaro. I believe along those lines, it will make each and every YouTuber to be able to raise at least $200 a month from his own platform, and that will enable them to have a start. Saka I believe kuti iye akagona kuimplementa that strategy yekuti umwe nomumwe ave neYouTube platform yake. The major problem yanaiza ndeyekuti everything is centered on one platform. Maplatforms dai awanda zvaivabatsira kuti zvinhu zvavo zvinge zvichifamba zvakanaka. Zvikanzi you are missing it, ipapo mari iri kupinda, just multiply mari dzekutengera vanhu mota. That's a lot. And that's where his trick was, buying cars instead of just giving them good money. No, Mr. Mashams, I think you are missing something. You know, the reason why I believe he opted to buy cars. Take a look on Macheso. Macheso akatengera vanhu vake mastand, each one of them akavatengera mastand. It doesn't mean kuti mari yakawanda, but it's a matter yekutraya kusimudzira umwe wako. I'm saying this because I have been in the industry YouTube for since 2017. I have helped a lot of people who have come through my hands. Vantori nema successful YouTube channels, both in Zimbabwe and elsewhere. So at a certain point in time, I was doing consultancy. Ndichitobatsira vanhu kuti okay, ita ABCD, your channel will grow. ABCD, your channel will grow. There are a lot of people vandinotopa advice kuti okay, channel yako iri kudai, so ita so because I now have experience in dealing with things like YouTube. It's something which I do not take seriously personally, but it's something very important. Kanauka is an investment, a huge investment into everything. Yes, you get something, but I'm facing the same challenges. Kuti, if you take a look on the cost of data here in Zimbabwe, I need something like $170 for me to get 30 gig data. Around $170 US dollars to get 30 gig. And in a month, I need around 100 gig, which means just to say 170 times 3. That is the amount of money I will need for me to have stable internet. Yekuti, we are talking about quality videos, quality audios, quality live streams. Trikutaura about nearly $400 US dollars every month for me to do quality things. Then we are taking a look on the issues of equipment. How much is a set Yema mic? How much is a computer? How much are the cameras? All those things. So you need to save money for you to be able to purchase those things. But at the same time, you can get money kuti unoziva kuti okay, tine dhiri remari iri kupinda, yongopinda, umwe mwedzi unojumawo, then you do something, mwedzi umwe wojuma, then you do something. So it's difficult to operate in Zimbabwe, especially when you are running a platform. Zimbabwe guys iri kutorwadza because vanhu vemuzimbabwe kungoona chete motonakirwa nemaskits. Imimi vanhu, imimi masupporters, mafans, imimi ndimi sometimes I put a blame on you because an advert inotoplaya pavideo rako wotopopota wototsamwa iwewe. You are not willing to give an advert a chance yekuti ingoplaya ipedze bha rayo zvoita kuti inini platform yangu ibhadharwe mari kwayo. You skip these adverts. You don't click these adverts. Just to support, if you are to click every advert yawaona, if you just click it, kungoiklika chete, every advert yawaona, you are making the platform make more money. You are making the platform popular. So, imimi vanhu vacho vemuZimbabwe munovhura here ma-adverts edu. You don't. That is the reason why I say you cannot blame or put all the blame on Naiza Boom. That is the reason why I tried to separate things. And I said, on the issue of adverts, separate adverts, ma-adverts are kubva kuma-companies. I believe pane problem Naiza Boom ari kuzvitadza. Ari kufanira kupagadzirisa ipapo. So, hanzi mukomana uyu ari rough. This is Tinei Nyambo. Zvikanzi, but a car is not a good investment for people coming from nothing. Vane ma-families and bills to pay. Vari kuchema wani with the basic daily life yakaoma. Ipa munhu mari, then individually you plan wega. Ichimbori mari, Mr. Mashams, because I brought this thing onto your attention, Mkoma. I'm telling you, I have done this investigation on most platforms which are right here on which are operating from Zimbabwe. only a few people will tell you could every month they are making more money. My question is, Naiza Boom iri kushanda nevanhu vangani on daily basis? That will help you. Izvozvozvo. How many people vari kushanda neNaiza Boom? Vanhu ivavo, each one of them ari kuwana mari. Because kune vanhu vari kuita video editing, kune vanhu vari kushuta mavideos, uri kubhadhara mabills ekufamba kwevanhu, chikafu chevanhu muri mufield muchishuta, zvinhu zvese izvozvozvo. And this is right here onto the screen. Ndo maviews akawanikwa neNaiza Boom in the last 30 days. Vakawana 3,394,000. Which means mari yakawanikwa neNaiza Boom is between 2,000 and 3,000 US dollars. So the question now, ndeyekuti kuFacebook page kwavo vari kumboita mari. Is Facebook paying them? Because I have seen a lot of creators complaining kuti kuFacebook hakuna chiri kubuda, kufira mahara. Kana usina ma-external adverts auri kuitira ma-companies, then hapana. Kana usina vanhu vari kukufanda kuFacebook vachitenga something, hapana. All those issues should be put into consideration. So remember, this is an investigation yatiri kuita yekumbotarisa kuti Naiza Boom ingava iri kuita mari per month realistically. Let's use the number which is right there onto the screen. And if you have your calculator with you, I think it will be great for you to let me find my calculator so that we do the math here. We have 3,394,000 views in the last 30 days. And say divided by 1,000. Kana uchiwana dollar per every 1,000, then you have 3,394. But pama views ayo ari pa screen up, it's difficult for you to get 3,394,000 adverts played on your videos. It's difficult. It's difficult for you to get 3,394,000 adverts. It's difficult for you to get 3,394,000 clicks. Saka, that will reduce your money. If you are to click my adverts, you see that instead of me getting $1 or less, I get between $2, $3, $4. Richendra noti muri click my adverts. But because the majority of you do not click, they do not even want my adverts. That is the reason why you see the industry in Zimbabwe is failing. I have seen this, a lot of people who inbox me and say, boykana nema adverts are play up my videos besides my adverts. But ndo panenge pachitobva revenue ipapo. So you see kuti out of 3,394,000 views, it's possible that Naiza Boom got around 2 million adverts flighted onto his channel. And tikaisa dollar at the best per every 1,000 adverts. It means he's getting between 2,000 US dollars and 3,000 US dollars. This is a Zimbabwean situation. Because my viewers are mazhinji anobva kuno kuZimbabwe. So that is the reason why I tried to explain kuti it's not absolute kuti you make money in Zimbabwe. It's not absolute. You may be big, but kana ukashaya a right strategy yekuti uwane money from every corner, utore every dollar, then you are headed for disaster. That is the reason why you see there are so many YouTubers vanombotraya kuita blogs ekuti they travel around Zimbabwe vachididi, they failed. vazhinji vacho vakapedzisira vagwadama vagara pasi because they cannot sustain the cost yekunge iye achifamba each and every day achidira fuel every day. Munhu wanu asina any other external payment yanenge achiita ine musoro, but anenge achizostruggla akadaro ari one. So these are issues dzandiri kuedza kuonesa mafunds so that you get to understand that yes, he might be making money, he has made some decisions which are wrong, but if you take a look on what is happening, it's most likely that Naiza Boom is not getting enough for him to sustain the team yaari kushanda nayo. I will give you the example. Enda ku Mark Angel comedy. Nigeria is ranked ku YouTube. Nigeria is ranked one of the countries dzinobhadharwa neYouTube munomu muAfrica. That is the reason why you see Mark Angel comedy ayaya, they make more. Tarisa one videos Mark Angel, they even reach up to 1 million views in a very short space of time. That means vakaisa 100 videos each and every month, vari kuwana more money from each and every video. Vari kuwana around nearly 1,000 from each and every video. But here in Zimbabwe, tiri kutaura about 3 million views for a platform yakaita saNaiza Boom. It can't team Zimbabwe. Naiza Boom wakamutarisa aifanira kunge channel yake ichitowana more than 20 million views every month. Kana takatarisa Naiza Boom nezera rake, you should be getting more. So you have to consider that, and you have to actually understand kuti zvinhu izvozvo zvese zvinoaffecta. And I believe kuti economy kana ikanaka, you see vanhu vasingacheme sezvizvo zvese zvatiri kuita. Haticheme zvese izvi. Zvikanzi pavakatenga mota vakaita wrong, vaifanira kuvhura mabusiness kwete kutenga mota. I agree with you Mukoma Tinei. I believe that vakaita a wrong investment. Pavakatenga mota, they were supposed to do something better. They were supposed to actually invest maybe in residential stands or any other thing. But some of us, we also made mistakes. Tichikura pakuti unoziva kuti mota tinozozviona wanayo kuti mota iri costly, inoda umendenwa, inoda fuel, inoda zvese inenge ichikuburitsira. So we see kuti mota inenge isiri none than other investments. But vaifanira business ray zvezvakudependa. I have seen a lot of people in business zvikanzi you are not addressing the simple issue. Mota 5 dzakatengwa, how much money was that? I think Mr. Mashamps, you are missing the point, and I'm failing to understand you at all. You are not understanding where we are going and where we are coming from. We are saying we have 3 million views, which are right on the screen eye, and the least he could get is $2,000. And according to these guys, vana Ozemwa vari kuti kune 10 vanhu ma-permanent nevamwe vanouya, ma-actors around 10. What about ma-cameramen? What about haya kahaya? What about zvimwe zvese? So taking a look on Naiza Boom, information iripo inokuudza yega kuti Naiza Boom cannot sustain. Akati izvezvi Naiza Boom, izvezvi kutaura kwatiri kuita, Naiza Boom, if he used to give $200 to every person waari kushanda naye right now, akavapa 200 every month, Naiza Boom inodona, and you never see anything from Naiza Boom again. I'm telling you this because 3 million views for Naiza Boom, it's something Team Zimbabwe chokuti unozviona kuti hapana. Let me try to find other platforms, guys. Tite a comparative panapa. Maybe zvinogona kutibatsira Let me try to find another platform. Tite a comparative panapa inotibatsira guys, tinyatsobuda a proper something because this is about Naiza Boom. Let me find another popular platform panapa iri popular inoita constant views. Pano apa, let us look for Comic Pasta. Tiona kuti tinovawana here. Tinoisa Comic Pasta pascreen. Tiona kuti Comic Pasta vanowana mari. Vanowana maviews mangani every month. Maybe tikadaro zvinogona kutibatsira kuva ne-informed position yezvinhu zvacho kuti zviri kumbofamba sei. So we need Comic Pasta. I don't know what happened panapa nezvinhu izvi. Zviri kuramba kudzoka, so in terms of size I do not know what happened. I'm trying to resize everything. I hope that I'll be able to actually do so. I'm sorry, and this number gets so my light rabarada kwa. I'm finding it difficult to bring new things onto my screen. Maybe it's my network. I wanted to bring Comic Pasta so that we understand kuti tikaisa Comic Pasta and other influential people tinogona here kuwana an answer which is more better. So let us try to do this and see if we are going to have something which is quite better. This page I do not know what happened. Zvese zvariri kundipa something which is so big. Okay, let me reset here. Right, tabudirira. So let us bring Comic Pasta. Tono kuti vanenge vakamira sei. Naiza Boom is getting right. While we are Comic Pasta, let me put Comic Pasta right onto the screen, Team Zimbabwe, so that we work with something which is more informed and not something which is more speculative. Comic Pasta is one of my YouTubers are big. Okay, muno Zimbabwe is ranked 17th because vari mucategory ye-comedy. That is another mistake yakaitwa naNaiza. Naiza Boom akaisa channel yake ku-music. That is another problem. If you take a look panapa right here, Comic Pasta vari mu-comedy, Naiza Boom vari ku-music, which means vanhu vavanenge vachiretwa navo vanhu vaiva vekuti vanoisa mavideos apo neapo. Saka hazvivafambire zvakanaka zvinhu zvavo. Comic Pasta ane 723 uploads, Naiza Boom in around 1099 uploads. Then Comic Pasta vari pa 40 million views so far. Vaita 40 million views so far. Naiza Boom is around 173 million, which means he is far from Comic Pasta here. Is far, but let us take a look onto the from the past. Comic Pasta has made 378,000 views, which means from YouTube alone, Comic Pasta and fungi 1,000 vanosvika apa. Havatombosvika even 1,000 from the information which is here. Comic Pasta every month havasvike 1,000, which means vanotosustainwa nema-adverts. That is the situation iri muZimbabwe. if I'm to take you to machannels ari kuKenya team Zimbabwe ka Kenya, Nigeria, videos avo are millions. Let me take a look on something like what? Like Mark Angel comedy, so that we understand. Let us look for Mark Angel. Mark Angel. Let's see if we are going to get something from Mark Angel. Okay, Mark Angel irikuramba is Mark Angel. Mark Angel comedy. Right. Irikuramba kuya. Irikuramba kuya Mark Angel comedy yatati kuda. So let us try to find another yeku Kenya. Okay, yakanzi Tuko. Konoti Tuko inouya here. Yes, Tuko is here, and Tuko is quite bigger than Naiza Boom. But if you take a look on Tuko, it's 659 uploads is from 2015, and Naiza Boom from around 2018. In Kenya, it's ranked 23rd. But ukatarisa muno muZimbabwe vana Naiza Boom, maranks avo itori kumanumber 23 muKenya, vana Naiza Boom ari panumber 3 muZimbabwe. I believe vari pamberi ndiJapraiser. But what they are earning is something which is different from. So if you take a look on the estimated earnings, the maximum estimate here Tuko it's 624, but maximum earning Naiza Boom per day it's around $200. These are the issues that Rutarisa Team Zimbabwe, which if you take a look onto those issues, this platform can sustain itself, this platform cannot sustain itself. Because remember, vananaiza vachiri muphase yegrowth, achiroda kutenga macameras, achiroda kutenga a lot of equipment yekuti zvinhu zvinge zvichifamba zvakanaka. So personally, I believe kuti it's difficult for that person to part ways nemari yachiona kuti no, I have to do A, B, C, D. And it's not something chiri unozwa kuti inini munhu akaita samatsanga akangoona kuti zvinhu izvi kaizvi havasi kubhadhara, indaita cash inini ndaita mbiri, ndobva arova pasi matsanga understood kuti I don't need to stay where I am for too long. Iri team iri rasingafani kumbonyanya uchema. They are now in the limelight. They was supposed to say, guys, we've parted ways na Naiza. We hope for the best for Naiza. Isusu taakuita zvedu and go. Because nyaya dzemari idzi izvezvi ngavatange zvavo. Muchavaona manje vanenge vakumarana ivo pachavo. Hanzi they have my bills to pay. Vari kuchema wani kuti basic daily life yakaoma. Ipa munhu mari then individually you plan wega. Mukomaka murikuona we are struggling as YouTubers. We are struggling. Hauna chaunowana anokuzviona. Ukasatoita side hustle yaunoita from other sources, hapana zvinoramba zvakadhakwa. That is the reason why uchiona kuti if you are to be a YouTuber asina zvimwe zvinhu zvaari kuita kuside, unofa nenhamo. Personally, from my experience, unofa nenhamo. Okay, hanzi is Naiza Boom a company. I do not know kuti is it a registered company or okay. Hanzi $50 only 1,000 rand. That's the sadero amadzangu. That's Zimbabwe for you. Pepe patichitaura kuti nyika yevakwiri vene vayo inovakwa negood policies ka. Zvinoaffecta munhu wese zvinhu izvi Team Zimbabwe. Zvinoaffecta munhu wese. And you find it difficult kuti unyatsowana something chekuti unonongedza. Saka sometimes ukatosangana nevamwe vanhu achitori ewe unoni YouTuber so ukazosangana naye unonyara. Tomana, it's because akasawana vanhu vanomusapota, akasawana vanhu vanounza maadverts zvakadhakwa. Sesu isusu hatina maadverts atinorana on this platform. It's difficult to sustain usina maadverts. It's difficult for you to sustain, especially isusu takatotora a political position. Hakuna munhu anouya achida kushanda newe. So that has to be known kuti anything triple C, nobody wants to associate nazvo, which means kusustaina chaichako each and every month kuti ukwanise kutenga data, ukwanise kutenga everything zvauri kuda. It takes time. So just imagine if I'm to have a team yekushanda nayo, what will I give them? I will give them nothing, because zvavanenge vachiexpecta kuwana nezvinenge zvichibuda paplatform zvinenge zvisiri kuenderana. Murupaona. Saka you end up une platform iri kukomanda a huge following, iri kuita maviews akawanda, but yaburitsa chi hapana. So all those things needs to be taken into account kana tichitarisa nyaya yaNaiza Boom. I think I have pointed out his weaknesses. I think I have pointed out zvinhu zvaari kuita zviri wrong, and I believe that he will improve. I believe that there are a lot of strategies he needs to implement at this moment in time. 50 wishoma zvechokwadi. That is the reason why I said Naiza Boom problem yake ndeyekuti haasi kuda kupa chance team yaari kushanda nayo kuti vange vane ma-personal platforms avo. If they can have their own personal platforms, vachiitawo zvavo zvima-adverts and everything, they can grow from that. You know, I will tell you, if I tell people kuti chinhu chinonzi ningi chakadhakwa ka, isisu panapa Africa and Beyond, we have been doing this. We joined around 2017, and we started to be more serious around 2019. If you take a look onto the number of viewers we got in the past month, these are the views we got in the last 30 days. That is the reason why you see it seems as if I am defending Naiza. It seems as if I'm defending Naiza, but I'm not. We got something like 2 million views, 2.7 million views. This is something from a system irkuita gather views ari pama videos, but from the system we got 2.8 million views. At this moment we have more than 2.8 million for the last 30 days views. But for that 2 million, Maria Takawana is less than $700 in the 30 days. Less than $700. So if you pay for internet $400, well, you pay for other things, you mabuse ako iwewe, personal bills. Kana uchishanda nevanhu unovapa mari. Just imagine Team Zimbabwe, you have somebody ari kugadzirira ma-programs. Each and every time you go live, pane munhu akugadzira program, aita research, aita everything. How much are you going to earn? So you end up dismissing people vanongoshanda navo kuti no, ndakusara nemunhu anongondigadzira ma-programs chete. You need munhu anokudesignira uyu zvaunenge uchiisa pazvima-thumbnails. You need munhu anenge achishare pama-social media platforms. Zvese izvozvo nemari yaunenge uchiwana hazvienderani. That is the reason why I am saying, personally, inini, I do not blame Naiza. I believe kuti there is something deeper to this whole thing. nyika yedu chaiyo yakasakara. So it is what it is. And I've never gotten a check more than 1,000 since I've never gotten a check more than 1,000, but I get more views than other platforms. So it depends. Others, they've registered their YouTube channels kune dzimwewo nyika. MuZimbabwe inini ndiri panumber 82. Vana tiri panumber 82. Kune vamwe vatori pamberi pedu vakawanda. Handiri muzoona. But hapana zvezvakatongodhakwa zvakadaro. Tiri panumber 82 muZimbabwe. But chii chatiri kuwana all along? Hapana. Saka we cannot sustain some of these things, Team Zimbabwe. We cannot afford some of these things as if you are to rely on YouTube. That is the reason why you see you have to venture into other projects. Manya ukatengesa huku, ukatengesa tsuro, ukatengesa mbudzi, ukatengesa mombe, ukadidi. Zvese uchimhanya. Hustling, uchita maside hustles ako. That is the only way yaunogona kuita mari nayo. So, Amen. I've just given you my own views and on my own thoughts based on my experience. And this was zero kuti vana Naiza vari kuita sei. But from my own experience, inini from 2,700,000 views, I got something less than $700. Naiza Boom from 3 million nezera rake. That is the reason why I saw between 2,000 and 3,000 every month. So it's difficult to sustain yourself in Zimbabwe. It is what it is. Atizoziva tichaonawo kuti nekufamba kwenguva Naiza Boom achazouyawo achiti chi side rake so important.